is your take on, based on what you know? What is your take on that whole thing?
Like I'm the expert on that.
Well, but you're deep in the industry. So.
Well, yeah. Well, you know what? I think I got a lot of gay fans, and you know the last thing you want to do is like dog them out and disrespect them. There's always been this respect. You know what I mean? Like, you know, they can be a little aggressive sometimes, like, hey, you know, all that crap. But for the most part, you know, they just appreciate the work. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So in that regards, what I see, there's a lot of gay fans that love straight performers. And there may be a certain percentage of straight performers who go both ways. I don't know particularly. I would say the percentage is lower. You know what I mean? Just because, you know, that the few that do let it slip, that they go both ways, is small. It's a handful compared to the amount of people I know.
You know, it's one of those things where I think. Well, I asked the same question to Pinky recently, and what she said was,
and I don't know, those girls probably would know better because they're in the bedrooms with these motherfuckers.
Sure.
I'm not.
So slap them 5 and keep it going.
Right. So they're probably a lot more. You know, they're probably a little more of an expert on the situation than I am.
Well, you know, like Pinky. When I interviewed her a couple of weeks ago, her answer was sort of interesting because she said, "Well, to be a male porn star, you have to be more open sexually than a typical man. You're sitting there, other dudes' penises are right next to you, you're rubbing them against, you know, others' legs, you're doing DPs where you can feel the dude's penis. I mean, from what I heard, I've never done it myself. From what I heard.
You know what? I don't know. I had to, you know, obviously I've been doing it a long time, so I've been around more than I wanted to be. You know, I've seen way more than I wanted to see. But I almost equate it to when I go to the gym and I walk into the locker room and there's fucking dudes just standing around butt naked. Like, they're not like covering up. They're not trying to hide themselves. You know, there's still that human element that, fuck it, we're human beings. I mean, we've all seen each other's shit. You can see it anytime you want. I mean, why all of a sudden be like weird about it? I think I'm cooler with having more women around me than I am having a bunch of dudes. But I've always been that way. Right. So I think you have to be okay. You have to be comfortable with yourself. Not so much open sexually, but just comfortable enough where I'm gonna get in and do this job, you know, and get this money and bounce.
Sure. I mean, but you've done like double vaginal before.
I think I did it. I can count on one hand. I did it when I was younger, when I was like new. And I was like, well, fuck it, let's go. We won't go fuck her. Yeah, let's go fuck her. It was like, and then afterwards, you're like, damn, why'd I do that? And then you're like, well, it's done. You know what I mean? Fuck it. Keep it moving. I mean, I didn't end up holding hands with nobody afterwards and shit.
Y'all get milkshakes afterwards?
Nah. We didn't exchange numbers or nothing. It was like,
I mean, but as a heterosexual man to, you know, I mean, to do something like that.
Well, see, here's the deal, because I see where you're going with this, and it's just it's fine. I mean,
yeah. No, I mean it's
it's whatever. It's you know, you're performing sexually. I think people, when doors start getting open, they just go down, and I don't really think that they're thinking of like how this is going to look to other people. You're not. This is your experience. This is what you're doing. This is what, you know. As long as there was a girl in the room in between us, that's all that mattered.
Sure.
Real shit. You know, it's just, that's it. There wasn't no extra nothing. There wasn't no way to, you know, whatever. Motherfuckers is going to think whatever the fuck, but that says more about them than it says about me. I'm cool, you know.
And not that I'm saying this.
100% women, love them. But I get how that can make people uncomfortable. But I've seen it, in swinging situations and in orgies. You know, if you want to fuck her and somebody else is already fucking her, you're not gonna wait till he's done. Most motherfuckers are jumping in there with him. Like, I want to get it. Is that hole open? All right, let me get. I get that one. I've seen it happen so many times. I mean, in there is that sexuality that's just ain't nobody thinking about what other people think. They're just doing it.
I feel you. I feel you. I mean, is there anything else that you want to add that you want people to know?
I mean, I don't know, man. I haven't changed. If anything, I went through something that was, nobody wants to go through. STDs, it's an embarrassing thing for people. We've made people feel bad for catching an STD.
Right.
We do that. But, God, man, it just comes with that, unfortunately. Because not everybody's, medically aware or body conscious or just keeping, up on it like that. So that shit happens. Unfortunately, I went through some shit that I'm hoping other cats learn from. Okay, if you never thought about syphilis before, I guarantee you motherfuckers are talking about it now.
Right.
And that's fine. I can handle that. That's not something I'm running around like, yeah. Motherfuckers still treat me the same, man. Yeah. I'm still the OG. I'm still the dude I've been in almost 20 years. I got things under my belt that other motherfuckers can't claim. And at the same time, I didn't lose myself in there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people that have lost their lives in this industry, who felt ashamed, have been made to feel ashamed. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But they don't realize how much we do for motherfuckers. We put things out there that somebody else was just thinking about. And what it does is probably they take that and they kind of formulate their own ideas and develop and share that with their next sexual partner. I mean, it's just, if I made people's sex lives better over these past 20 years.
How many women do you think that you've slept with during the course of your life?
Well, the last 8 months, it's been like this drop. But I think and I needed that shit, man. I was I was very sexually active at a very young age. You know what I mean?
How old were you when you lost your virginity?
I think actual penetration happened when I was about 11. Okay.
So if you were to put a number as to the number of women you slept with, mm-hmm. What would you say? 1,000?
Yeah, it's been I know the movies that I think the last time I looked at they showed me how many movies I made. It was like 1,000. I put it this way: I did 101 Girls, did The World's Luckiest, and that was a big chunk right there. So if I stopped there, that was more than enough.
You've done over 1,000 movies.
I've done over 1,000 movies.
And usually do one scene in the movie.
Yeah. And then you got the 101, so you got 1,100 and one.
1,101.
There you go. That's a pretty good.
It's a pretty cool number there.
We'll leave it at that. That's where it stopped. It didn't go no further.
It was a real article about some people who contracted AIDS, but before I was in the industry. So what they did was one of the girls' names they took out and put my name.
Take someone such as Chief Keef, young kid, on fire. To me, I said the worst thing Chief Keef ever did was get a record deal. That's just my opinion.